Hi folks, welcome again to the Movie Reviews 100 channel. I've been missing for a wee bit, but I'm back again, so sorry for the absence, but I'll try and get back into my usual routine. This week the theme is box office flops, but I've never really had one in mind, so I'm just going to pick a film out of my collection to talk about, and I was having a look through my Blu-rays, and I recently watched this film, and it is called The Extraordinary Adventures of Adele Sec. I think that's how you say it. It's a Luc Besson film. Basic story is Adele is a writer in 1912. It's based on a comic book, a French comic book, and she's like a tomb raider. She goes on extraordinary adventures. No, she's the one at the beginning of this. She's raiding an Egyptian tomb to get something to help her cure her sister with a local professor. She needs to raid the tomb to get some sort of magic stuff to bring her sister back to life. She's in a catatonic state because in it they were playing tennis together, and her sister landed on her hat pin right in the back of her head, and it's she's still alive, but she's on, like I say, she's in a coma sort of thing. And so Adele, she goes through all these adventures. She goes to Egypt, she raids the tomb, gets the stuff, and she comes back to Paris, where she's trying to see the professor again, but she also needs something, what is it, she gets a mummy or something, and brings him to life and that, and then he's like a surgeon. He's the one that's to try and bring her sister back to life, and in this as well, the professor who she's relying on, he can bring things back to life, and then he accidentally brings back a pterodactyl to life, as you see in the picture here, and various sort of comic scenarios as it terrorises renewed Paris, terrorising the locals and everything. Then there's like a couple of detectives there who are trying to find. No, there's one detective and a big game hunter are trying to find this pterodactyl and stuff. It's a quirky sort of comedy. It was like I said, it was directed by Luc Besson, and at the time it was getting sort of good reviews in the trailers and stuff. But then when it went straight to DVD and Blu-ray, I never really heard anything of it, and then I've suddenly seen it. It was a good price, so I ended up buying it. And I must say, I really do admit that I like it. As you see on here, you've got the various things that you see are there in Egypt. You've got various quirky characters in it. It sort of reminds me a wee bit of the Tintin sort of stuff. Of course, but this is it's based on a comic book from France, and I'm sure it's quite famous over there. But I would recommend this if you like your sort of quirky adventures, and your Tomb Raider sort of type things, and your Indiana Jones and whatever. It's worthwhile giving this a watch. So sorry about the sort of crap review, but that's me sort of back into the fold again. So please subscribe and look out for other guys' reviews during the week. Thanks for watching.